Barna Group and Pure Desire Ministries issued their 2024 Beyond the Porn Phenomenon Report, concluding that pornography use has increased by 11% over the last 8 years. 75% of Christian men and 40% of Christian women report that they are viewing pornography at least occasionally, and 60% are addicted. About half of practicing Christians say they are comfortable with the habit. Also, the younger generation, or Gen Zers, were the least likely to express comfort with how much porn they use. Gen Zers were almost twice as likely to say they wish they did not use pornography at all, as compared to older generations. Pastor John Piper addressed the porn problem in his recent Ask Pastor John podcast.
The biblical principle of motivation for purity, for not pursuing or indulging in sexual pleasure where it ought not to be found, is that the Bible uses fear and hope to draw us away from impurity. You hear both of these, for example, in Romans 8:13. If you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. So if you spend your life giving in to lust, the lust of the flesh, you perish. Now that's meant to make us afraid. It's meant to strike fear into our hearts so that we turn away, flee from temptations of the flesh. But then he says, if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. And that's meant to awaken hope. In the power of the hope, pursue this purity and not sin. So the Bible uses both fear and hope, threat and promise.
He points to the gospel motive from 1 Peter 2:24. It says, He himself bore our sins in his own body on the tree, that we, having died to sins, might live for righteousness, by whose stripes you were healed. Pastor Piper emphasized that, quote, Christ purchased the power not to sin, end quote.